business trip or to a family vacation. And from these people, after getting onto a plane, have felt safe because of all the security checkpoints, waiting in line for hours just to go and just sit on a plane, and then once you arrive, have your phone. Instances that happen through history with security breaches, with this technology that came today, I feel completely safe because of the drastic measures taken by the TSA and the state-of-the-art equipment. The TSA was established on September 11th, 2001 after the terrorist attacks on the two trade buildings and the Pentagon. It was signed into action by the 107th Congress. As it states on the TSA website, the TSA established guiding principles that maintain the security of all traveling public and continuously set standards for excellence on transportation security. This administration is in control of all safety coordinations, but is most commonly seen in airports in security checks across the United States. The TSA uses what they call the layers of security. These are the 20 layers that they use. Each one of these layers is a way to stop or avoid a terrorist attack. The 4 that I will be talking about today are the ones in purple, which are what happens at the checkpoints. As most of you know, airport checkpoints are consisted of metal detectors that you walk through. But if you haven't traveled recently, they're now being changed to AIT machines. These are brand new machines. AIT stands for Advances Imaging Technology, which these machines look at more than just metal. These can pick up metallic readings, so it's more than metal. It can pick up bombs as well. This came about after the 2007 attempted underwear bombing, where a man had explosives in his underwear and the metal detector did not pick it up. People are concerned about these new AIT machines because of the fact that they may show revealing photos, as the one on the bottom. People think that images will be leaked, but as you can see at the top, the dumb computers, the TSA went to Microsoft with an idea saying, we just need these computers to screen. There's no memory that is needed, so images can never be stored. Location of these computers, the location is about 20 feet away from the actual screening in a closed locked room, so pictures will never be removed from this area. The press will show pictures like these, and people think that a TSA member has taken these pictures with their phone or took it from the computer in that room and put it online. This is not the case. The only way that these pictures can get out is when they first came out and they had like a press day, they'll show you the images, like as an example. There's no pictures that actually get out. With the fact that people were upset about these pictures, they changed to the backwave AIT machine, which now only shows this. It will shoot radioactive waves, which it was administrated, or was looked at by the Safety Administration, and shown that this amount of radioactivity is nothing compared. You get more radio waves flying in an airplane than you do going through these checkpoints. It'll show, as this picture, it'll bounce back waves and it'll alarm where it picks up a hit. Then from there you have to go to a pat down, which people don't like that either. You can always opt out of these AIT machines, but then you have to go through a stricter pat down because they don't want you to sneak bombs. So it will get personal in the pat down, but I mean, if you go through the machines, it's not as bad. Myths and misconceptions. Complaints about pat downs. They say that it's too invasive for the pat downs that they need to calm down with it. But if you think about it, if they're just running their hand over you lightly and not, it might be going into your no-no square, whatever you want to talk about. But as you can see from history, like in 2007 with the underwear bombing, it was in his underwear, and they couldn't, because the pat downs weren't that strict. So now, since that, and because of what happened, it's the protocol, it has to happen that way. AIT is not safe. Also, that is false. Since it was tested, there is no health concerns, and images leaked, but as I talked about before. Also, there's a public outcry says that these machines should not be there and that it should go back to the metal detector. In a recent CBS News poll, found that 4 out of 5 people support these new full body scans. Now I have a quick video clip for you guys about the scans.
There's a new layer of security as they pass through the nation's second busiest airport. Transportation officials unveiled the first body scanner to be installed at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport Monday. The phone booth-like device is just one of 150 across the country that were purchased with federal stimulus dollars.
This is the advanced imaging technology using backscatter energy to develop an image to look for anomalies on the body, meaning your traditional metal, walk-through metal detector looks for metal that we're all very familiar with. This looks for metal and non-metallic items.
Those images are transferred to a room enclosed with frosted glass about 20 feet away, where they're evaluated by a screener. That process takes about 10 seconds per person. Officials say the screeners can't see who was scanned, and they have no way of saving pictures transmitted from the body scanner to their monitors.
I'm here to inform you on why the TSA takes these screenings and pat-downs vigorously. After the September 11th attacks, people were looking for scapegoats to blame on the deaths that occurred that day. The government then put into effect the TSA, and now people are complaining that is too strict or a violation of privacy. As Americans, it may be hard, but we have to follow the procedures for safety of all people that take part in aviation. Take what you want from this speech, but think about if one of your family members was in one of the planes that went down on 9/11. Would you want the government to step in and put stricter laws and enforcement on aviation traveling so it won't happen again?